I walked into the foundation office as the girl who was never supposed to make it. And my entire life changed when my scholarship donors decided to take a chance on me.
I came to college and the foundation was there for me.
When Wayne Community finally got that program, I was really excited and I jumped right in, and the foundation helped me all along the way.
Without all of you, without all of your contributions, I wouldn't be where I am at today.
When you're in a two-income family, things get tight when one income is taken away. I was really happy to receive several of the scholarships that they offered, including the top 10, as well as the Golf Scholarship. I became discouraged. I spoke with my wife and decided it was time for me to make a change and do some retraining. At the time, my son-in-law was just finishing up the mechanical engineering technology degree here at Wayne. That interested me, so I decided to go back to school and retrain.
I started at Wayne Community in the phlebotomy program, and there I got a taste of the medical lab tech program, and that's, for the first time in my life, I knew what I wanted to do. The foundation scholarships and the financial aid is what made it possible for me to do that as a single mom and still be able to work and raise my son.
When I started my journey here at Wayne Community College, I knew I wanted to do something in the business world. I wasn't exactly sure what or how I was going to do that, being that I was the first generation of my family to have attended college. Things were a little rocky, and so was my financial circumstances. And then it wasn't until about the spring semester that I found out that there was the foundation scholarship. It brought so much joy to me and my family to know that there was something out there that could help us out. And sure enough, I applied, and I was fortunate enough to have received it and helped me pay the latter 2 years of my studies here at Wayne Community College.
I found out about the foundation scholarships through Adrienne Northington, who was one of our regulars at Starbucks. I worked there for 7 years while I was going to school, and she encouraged me to apply and was one of my cheerleaders along the way.
As I was going through school also, Wayne Community, they assisted me and I found an internship to work with a local company, which was fantastic. Brought in some income as well as I was getting my education and retraining.
I attended Wayne Community College as of August 2010 and was very fortunate enough to have graduated. I then went on to University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where I graduated in public policy with a Bachelor of Arts and a minor in entrepreneurship. And I was very fortunate to have landed a job at Oracle as a business development consultant. That job has now taken me to the West Coast, where I currently work out of the Santa Monica office.
I was a part of the first graduating class from the medical lab tech program, and upon graduation I was hired almost immediately at Wayne Memorial Hospital.
Today I now work for a company here locally in Mount Olive called Impulse. I'm a mechanical designer and enjoy my job greatly. That couldn't have been done without the assistance of the foundation. It allows me to work locally so I don't have to drive that 2 hours every day, so I can spend time with my family as well as my grandchildren.
I received a golf scholarship from the foundation back in 2013. And I had a kind of a funny situation whenever I come to Adrian. I'd actually already completed a degree and at a school in Pittsburgh, but nothing transferred. And here I was teaching the auto body program and needed to come back to school. So I went to Adrian with my messed up situation and she helped me out, and here I am today, still teaching and loving my life. The golf scholarship and the foundation, they just make it easy for my students to come in. Some of the guys are 40, 50 years old, changing their life, changing careers, and they don't qualify for financial aid. So it helps them out tremendously, gives them a new start. It also helps out the people coming straight out of high school that are just not having enough money to come to college, and it helps them buy books, pays their tuition, and makes life a little easier so they can focus on school. If not for them, a lot of them wouldn't even make it.
I needed to take a summer course, and financial aid didn't help pay for summer courses. I didn't have a job, I didn't have the money, so that was the first time I met Jack Cannon. And I sat in his office and I explained to him, and he asked me what my GPA is, and I think it was a 3.75 at the time. And he said, you know what, you don't have a problem, you're gonna get this scholarship because you're gonna graduate. And that's how I came to get the scholarship from the foundation, and ever since then, me and Jack has been the best friends. Now, I'm the Minority Male Initiative Coordinator for the same college that I graduated from, with a total of 60 students right now that's part of the program that I'm leading and mentoring and inspiring. It actually takes you to places that you would never see yourself in, but once you see yourself there, you actually strive to be there because you're used to it. That's what you want in life. And by going to these campus tours, these college tours, you can see yourself on a 4-year college and continuing education and actually broaden your horizons. So that's what this program means, and that's what I'm pushing these younger students now that I'm leading, to show them that it's more out here. We actually started this pantry for us, because as a college student, sometimes you can't afford the $5, $6 lunch every day. So we actually started a pantry so you can grab a couple snacks and a water to hold you over in class, so you won't be in there trying to study and trying to do a test on an empty stomach.
My financial state was very low since I was just a senior in high school and I didn't really work at all. So I went to this foundation and they really helped me out. I got the golf scholarship in the fall and I went through my 2-year program and I got my computer integrated machining degree as well as at least 9 certificates. Well, I graduated in 2015 in the spring of it, and then over the summer a machining instructor at Wayne Community College, Paul Compton, reached out to me and offered me a part-time position in the fall. And I was really overjoyed because then I was just being a waitress at Highway 55 and it wasn't substantial enough for me. So I was like, sure, I would love to teach. So I started out part-time, and then after that, I'm here teaching full-time now, permanently. As I went through the program and the foundation helped me, they have helped many of my students, if not all of them. Whenever they are in need, we always call the foundation up and they always are our superhero, basically. And if you don't remember anything else that I have said tonight, please just remember that your scholarships can completely change someone's life, just as they have completely changed mine.